What if we told you that experts have found a connection between the overuse of technology and teen anxiety? Are you concerned about the impact of excessive screen time on your teen's mental health and development? If you've noticed your child struggling with anxiety, depression, or behavioral issues, and you suspect that their phone or tablet might be playing a role, then this video is for you. In today's digital age, it's nearly impossible to avoid screens entirely. But as parents, it's crucial that we understand the potential risk associated with too much technology use, especially for our children. In this video, we'll explore the findings of psychologist Jonathan Haidt, who argues the rise of smartphones and social media has led to a mental health crisis among young people. This video is for parents who want to make informed decisions about their child's technology use and protect their mental well-being in an increasingly digital world. We'll dive into the research linking excessive screen time to increased rates of anxiety, depression, and self-harm among adolescents. You'll learn about the concept of the great rewiring of childhood and discover practical strategies for setting health boundaries around technology use in your family. The numbers are alarming. A study found that teens who spent more than 3 hours per day on social media were more likely to report high levels of depressive symptoms compared to those who spent less than 30 minutes per day. These trends coincide with widespread adoption of smartphones and social media platforms, leading experts like Jonathan Haidt to point to technology as the key driver of the crisis. More stats and dramatic rise in anxiety. Here you go. I'm going to give you a couple. Major depression among teens since 2010 equals 145% increase in girls, 161 increase in boys. Mental illness among college students since 2010. Anxiety, 134% increase. Depression, 106. Anxiety prevalence is up in all ages, but the most at 139% in the 18 to 25 range. A 23 study of American college students found that 37% reported anxious always or most of the time, 31% half the time, and only 1/3 of college students said they felt anxious half the time or never. Screen time, and particularly the use of social media, has increased since the mid-2000s. At the same time, the mental health of teenagers has worsened and is today one of the leading causes of illness among adolescents. For instance, in 2019, 29% of teenage girls and 10% of teenage boys in Norway reported having issues with depression or anxiety. In the public debate, many argue that exposure to social media is one of the major contributing factors to the increase in mental health issues among teenagers, as social media is addictive and harmful and fuels an experience of inadequacy about our personal life or appearance. In 2023, UNESCO called for a global smartphone ban in schools to tackle disruption by smartphones in classroom and protect children from cyberbullying. Haidt argues that the mass adoption of smartphones and social media has fundamentally altered the way children grow up and interact with the world. The evidence is super clear that since 2010, 2012, even before COVID, the rates of mental health issues and anxiety have absolutely exploded and are directly tied to teens and young adults being literally tied to their phones and social media 24/7. Excessive screen time pulls children away from in-person socializing and real-world experiences crucial for healthy development. So they're missing out on key components of social and emotional development. And then they're exposed to harmful and anxiety-inducing content such as bullying, comparison, and all sorts of content that are simply not age-appropriate. Girls are more likely to face self-esteem issues related to social media, while boys are at a higher risk of gaming and porn addiction. See, children need to experience challenges and setbacks to build resilience. Just like developing immune system needs to be exposed to germs, bacteria, and viruses to get stronger, and muscles need to be exposed to strain and exercise to get stronger, our kids need to face real life challenges with friends, social situations, and emotional health in order to learn proper coping, adapting, and resilience building strategies. The constant exposure to these high-stress situations in the virtual world, combined with missing out on time outdoors and with friends, moving, exercising, laughing, engaging, and so forth, adds up to yet another layer of the perfect storm, leading to an overactive and easily stimulated stress and anxiety centers of the brain like the amygdala. Literal rewiring of the brain for anxiety, ADHD, depression, underactive and overstimulated parts of the brain that create calm emotional regulation and good decision making like the hippocampus and the prefrontal cortex. So set clear boundaries around screen time and model healthy technology habits. Example, no phone until 14, no social media until 16, and even then limits and tons of phone-free, no screen time structure. Encourage in-person socializing and offline activities. Monitor your child's online activity and use parental controls when necessary. Foster that open communication about the challenges of navigating the digital world. As parents, we have the power to reshape our children's relationship with technology and protect their mental well-being. By setting healthy boundaries, encouraging real-world experiences, and staying engaged in our children's lives, both online and off, we can help them navigate the challenges of growing up in the digital age. Most importantly, if you feel your child or teen's anxiety and tech addiction has gone past the point of no return, and you can tell their nervous system is entirely overwhelmed, overstimulated, and stuck on sympathetic fight or flight anxiety mode all the time, and you'd like to learn more about drug-free care options that could help hit reset on your child's brain and nervous system, send us a DM to learn how neurologically-focused chiropractic care has helped countless teens get out of this sympathetic anxiety storm and back to a more calm, regulated, and relaxed life.